Hello everyone, so today we're going to look at the conditional if clauses. Okay, so a clause containing if is known as conditional. This is because it sets a condition. So if one thing is true, something else follows. Simple conditionals with present or past tense verbs translate naturally into English. For example, if I run up a hill, I am tired. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go through 8 examples, and you can translate these in your workbooks. I'll give you the answers in a moment. So in this example, both verbs are in the present tense. It's quite a straightforward sentence, and I give you 20 seconds to translate it. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So this obviously means if you are here, I am happy. Okay, so when you all turn out to my lessons, if you're here, I'm happy. Next one. Both verbs in this instance are in the past tenses. We've got audi wisti in the perfect tense and dormiebas in the imperfect tense. Okay, this is quite common as well, and you've got 20 seconds to work out what this means. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we know that this means if you heard nothing, you were sleeping. Okay, so in English it works quite well because you've got the perfect tense and the imperfect, both past tenses. Good. Next one. In this example, it's possible for the tenses of verbs to be mixed. So you can have your conditional clause as a past tense, a perfect tense, and your present as and your second verb as a present tense. So you've got 20 seconds again to translate this one. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we know this one. Our conditional clause is if the boy said this. Stultus est, present tense, he is stupid. Okay, if the boy said this, he is stupid. Example 4. This is probably the most tricky to get our heads around. A future conditional has a hidden future verb. So a future tense in Latin, but translated more naturally into English as a present tense verb. So we can see here, both verbs highlighted in yellow are future tense. There is a literal translation and there's a better translation. I want the better translation, please. You've got 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we know our literal translation is if you will read this book, you will understand everything. So both verbs are future. However, in English, we wouldn't say that. A better translation would be, if you read this book, you will understand everything. So that hidden future verb is leges. It's future tense, You translate it with a future tense in mind, but you'd probably translate it as a present tense verb because it's better, more fluent English. Example 5, the if clause can come anywhere in the sentence. So servus fortis erat si, so there's our if clause, illud fecit. 20 seconds. Notice our both verbs here are in the past tense. Perfect. Fecit and erat is the imperfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the slave was brave. Si illud fecit, if he did that. If he did that. There's our conditional at the end. Example 6 and 7. Although the part of the sentence that follows the conditional is usually a statement, it can also be a command or a question. So our first one, si librum habes lege, we know that lege is a command, it's an imperative. We've got 20 seconds. And 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, first one, if you have a book, read it, or just read. If you have a book, read. Lege imperative, habes is present tense of habeo. Next one, we made it into a question, so si librum habes cur non leges. Cur, obviously our question word there. 20 seconds to work this one out too. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you have a book, why are you not reading it? Okay, so cur non leges, that's our main part of the sentence. Why are you not reading it? Si, well, si is our conditional at the beginning. And finally, a negative conditional uses, rather than si, use nisi instead. This can be translated either as if not or unless. So for 20 seconds, nisi tu ades miser sum. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we know nisi is if not or unless. So our first option, if you are not here, miser sum, I am miserable, I am wretched. Option 2 could be nisi unless you are here, I am miserable, I am wretched, I am very sad. How I feel when my class doesn't turn up. Okay, thank you for tuning in and watching the latest video for Latin with the Legion, and speak to you later. Thanks, bye.